Hey everybody, it's Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. So, TNT, look, to my surprise, and maybe to other people's surprise, they're going to actually match Amazon's $1.8 billion a year package, right? Man, what a turn of events. We'll get into the details, but, look, man, I mean, NBA, look, they know their product is up for grabs, and it seemed like Amazon was the next biggest acquisition of the NBA package, and TNT and inside the NBA is going to go up in smoke, right? You heard rumblings that TNT may not lose all games, but they want at least they want something, but it's almost kind of like they're done, right? And when all this was happening, it was just kind of like, okay, look, Amazon's the king in streaming media. Not king, but look, like they're a big player in streaming. Obviously, they're huge, and we know what they do with their online store, everything. I mean, they're massive online retail conglomerate, right? With all the services they are offering. So for Amazon to pony up the cash to go ahead and steal and snatch this away from TNT would have been a huge boss move. However, TNT, they decide they match it. They go ahead and they match it. They had till today to do it. Okay, so look, with the deadline approaching, TNT announced Monday that it has submitted a matching offer to retain its NBA broadcast rights and its intent to continue producing the beloved show inside the NBA. Right, so they're standing packed. And yeah, I mean, look, it was for 11 years, 1.8 billion annual contract. Okay, look, the NBA wants to move forward with Amazon for whatever reason, right?Maybe they feel Amazon has just a bigger reach than TNT because Amazon is not a channel. It's a streaming platform, right? They have a huge install user base. They want to go ahead and move forward and expand opportunities. With that, look, Amazon is pushing that Amazon player stats, gimmick, but hey, it sells, right? There's a whole bunch of things that the NBA feel they can do more with their product being partnered with Amazon, right? So I don't really have a problem with the NBA wanting to partner with Amazon for this new TV package deal, just because they feel they probably, who knows what other things they can do, right? Being able to be partnered with Amazon in this deal, 11-year deal, right? However, there's a little backdoor. TNT has the right to retain, and this is their statement, and I find it very funny, and it's very curious what the NBA is going to do, right? So TNT said we have reviewed the offers and matched one of them. Of course, is Amazon. The statement reads, "This will allow fans to keep enjoying unparalleled coverage, including the best live game productions in the industry and our iconic studio shows and talent, while building on our proven 40-year commitment for many more years." Our matching paperwork was submitted to the league today. We look forward to the NBA executing our new contract. So TNT, look, there's a lot with this deal, okay, because Amazon does have some games, right? So Amazon does have a deal already have a deal in place, right? And Amazon's deal will include the rights to 6 conference finals over 11 years. Okay, they're going to have the NBA Cup or in-season tournament games. They're going to have Thursday games as well after Amazon stops streaming Thursday night football coverage. All right, so Amazon is going to be getting some games, but they wanted the big one, right? They wanted basically a full takeover of what TNT was doing, or be the more dominant platform to stream the majority of the more important big games in the regular season and playoffs, right? So it seems like for now that is not the case. And TNT is saying, look, man, because look, there's rumblings that look, if this could so if NBA declines the matching offer, this could go into litigation, right? And the NBA would have to settle this, right? Now, look, the league is not about giving out money, right? So this is a strong this is a strong arm move by TNT. Look, I'm surprised they did this. I'm surprised this came out that they're gonna go ahead and match, just because it didn't seem like they were. But like I said, I always felt weird. Like TNT, you're really gonna lose a product like the NBA, right? The game is growing. You got new face of the league. And listen, TNT in their statement, they're right. I mean, when it comes to producing these NBA games, TNT is A1 production, in my opinion. When there's a big marquee game, I prefer to watch it over ESPN. I prefer to watch it on TNT over ESPN, ABC, right? I want to watch these games, the big games on TNT. I just like their production style. I like it all. They do a fantastic job, right? They haven't watered down the product. They haven't made the NBA games look like a gimmick, right? So I credit Turner Sports for actually, taking care of the product and making it sellable and marketable, right? So it would have been a shame, because TNT, I mean, listen, we all grew up watching NBA on TNT, so we there's a certain standard when it comes to NBA games on TNT, and I think a lot of us can appreciate it a lot. So but my mindset was, okay, well, if TNT doesn't want to match the money, whatever, then so be it. Go to the highest bidder, right? But it seemed like TNT put the gloves on, right? And in this statement, boss move, a flex. Hey, we're looking forward to NBA honoring our contract. So Adam Silver, the NBA suits, what are they gonna do, right? They really love they really love Amazon, but do they want to go to litigation for this, right? And if they go to litigation, I mean, what is going to be the bill for the NBA if they don't honor this deal, right? I know people who are fans of Inside the NBA with Chuck, Kenny, Ernie, Shaq. I don't care about that show anymore. I know many people do, so be it. If it gets to stay, awesome, and you guys get to have your show back, wonderful. I know Chuck was, threatening retirement and, getting on the execs and everything. So he's been kind of the most outspoken publicly about all this, while real business was being conducted behind the scenes. And it seemed like TNT always had the plan, and maybe the plan was to see what Amazon's deal was, and they did that, and now they matched it. So it seemed like, look, they're not going to go into bidding war. They matched the deal, and that's it. Unless does Amazon go up and then TNT has to match. Like, I don't think that's how it works. But TNT wants to remain being a very key player in the NBA. And it seemed like the NBA is trying to pivot away from that. And it seemed like that is bad news for the NBA as opposed to TNT. Great news for TNT. Great news for fans who love watching NBA on TNT. It would have been unique to see how the NBA would have looked on Amazon. But hey, we'll see. Remains to be seen. Let me know what you guys think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.